guess this is the smallest they get. You want to get these? I need lemon juice and matcha, but I have no idea where lemon juice is. But I know matcha is on this aisle. Alright, y'all, just got back. Oh, wallet is open. So we went and ran some errands this morning. Like we went somewhere, and then we went to like Chick-fil-A to get breakfast, and we went to Sam's to get some stuff and drop it off to my old high school, like some water and stuff. And then I need to go to Publix because I need to get some matcha. And my niece wants some lemon juice. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so I registered. So okay, this is the thing. Next year I'm going, I don't even say I want to, I'm going to take acting classes because my friend Isis, she has been taking acting classes at this theater in Atlanta, which is like well respected, and she was like, you should really like take some classes, but you have to take one class first as like a prerequisite to the other classes. So I had registered for the class. I thought the class was on Zoom. I just got an email. The class is like with the address tonight. The class is tonight in person, not on Zoom. So I need to call them. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on, let me see. Wow, how in the world? How in the world? Hi Ethan, my name is Shaakira and I registered for the... Okay, bye-bye. You too. How did I mess that up? How did I think it was on Zoom? I don't know how I thought it was on Zoom. That sucks. So now I have to wait until January because I was like, oh, perfect. I can take it in December. So January, like going into the new year, I can just like start the classes, you know? Mom messed up.
You talking to me?
Yeah. I thought the class was on Zoom, the class is in person. And then they send the address and then say, if you cannot make it to this workshop, please notify us so we can release your seat to someone on the wait list. I was like, oh, I thought it was on Zoom. I don't know how I thought it was on Zoom. But I called them so they could release the seat to somebody. I asked him if he knew when the next one is. He said it'll be announced in January.
Oh, okay.
So I said, okay. And I thought, that's weird that you can take, because all the other ones in person, but you can take their prerequisite on Zoom. I was like, that's weird. But I was just like, my fault. My bad. I don't know where I saw Zoom. I really do not know. I was doing another, and y'all saw it a few vlogs back. I was doing another Zoom workshop about, but that one was about writers. But I don't know, I must have like been thinking about that and just like crossed hairs with the Zoom. But they do have a class that's still open for January, so I'm gonna sign up for that one because I'll be back in Atlanta. I'll make sure I'm back in Atlanta for that. Let me see, I'm gonna register. Y'all, I don't know how I did that. I don't know how. I try to be very thorough with stuff, but some stuff just like slip, you know. But let me go ahead and do this. Oh, what is my password? Yikes. Okay, let's see. Okay, I registered for that one. Let me add it to my calendar. Okay, but all fixed. Called, they took me off, so somebody on the wait list can go tonight and re-register for another day. That's okay. It's all good. It wasn't meant for me to be there tonight, and that's all right. Okay, now what I was gonna tell y'all is that I got this Essence magazine from Publix, and I had actually forgotten that Angela Bassett was the cover for Essence, so I'm so glad I saw it. Now what I wanted to say is that I love so far the direction Essence has been going in. Funny story, I used to want to work at Essence. I wanted to work at a magazine, and I wanted to be like a magazine editor. And I actually sent them when I was in school, college, I sent them like this folder with like writing samples, information about me, like a bio, a resume, like all this stuff, letters of recommendation. Like, sent it to them. No telling where that thing ended up, like whose trash can it ended up in. But that's okay, because one day I'm gonna be on the cover of this magazine and I'm gonna be able to tell that story. But yeah, yeah, I used to want to be a magazine editor, and I really wanted to work at Essence. But yeah, so, but what I wanted to say is, like, I really loved this cover, and I wanted to see it because I love that it's like a comic book style. I love that. Like, it's not actual pictures, it's just illustrations. I like that. I think it's different. I think it's a callback to one, because they did it and look at her and Courtney. Is that her and Courtney? Yeah, they have like her and Courtney, her husband. But I think it's a nice callback to one, the comic book Black Panther, because you know she's in Black Panther, but two, also like original magazines, you know, before like photography was really photography was really big and stuff. Magazines really had to get creative with how they showcased, you know, people and stories, and I like that they went in that direction. Oh, she's gorge. She's gorge. So yeah, I'll be flipping through this today. Thought I was gonna be in an acting class, child. Not so. Oh, what is this? I guess I'll go make myself a matcha. I'll make myself a matcha. And I need to watch White Lotus, because I didn't watch it last night. I was watching Potomac and I went to sleep at like after 3 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock in the morning. So I need to watch White Lotus. It's not.
Why would you say that?
Because she saw him. Hey y'all. I just woke up from a nap. I think I was asleep like 3.5, 4 hours. But I really needed that nap. Like, I was so tired. So I watched, well, I'm about to eat. I just warmed up some food, some oxtails. But I watched White Lotus before I went to sleep, and I hope you can hear me, but I watched White Lotus before I went to sleep, and I knew it. First of all, like, this week's episode, if you watch White Lotus, like, this week's episode was, I guess, like the one before the season finale. Now, the girl Portia is starting to be suspicious of old boy and his uncle and his uncle's friends. I started being suspicious of them, but like, you know, the end of last week, Portia's boss found the uncle and the nephew, and that's when she was like, oh, something's fishy, like, this is not right. But I started being suspicious of them You know when I started being suspicious of him? When he invited her and Portia to like that little beach social thing or whatever, and he was like, oh, tell me all about yourself, and he was like, start from the beginning. I was like, something's not right with this man. And also when he was like, oh, we want to take you to Palermo, I was like, he's trying to get her and Portia separated from society, from civilization. He's trying to get her away from the resort, but I didn't know why. And I felt like it was because of her money, because he could like tell she had some money, and so he wanted to get her you know, off by herself. And then when that nephew was with Portia and didn't want to go to the party, I was like, yep, I knew it. He's trying to steal her money. And the nephew told her, he was drunk, so he let it slip up that his uncle about to get some more money, about to come into some money. And now Portia's wheels are finally turning in that noggin of hers. And I'm like, girl, he don't really like you. I mean, he might like her, but he's using her just like how that uncle is using Portia's boss. It's like he sensed her vulnerability when she told him. And see, this is why you can't tell people stuff. This is why you can't just be telling people stuff. And strangers, this is a good life lesson. Remember this. Don't be telling strangers your business. Don't be telling strangers, people you don't even know, from a can of paint, your business. Because once she told, oh my gosh, y'all remember when it was a commercial on TV? Remember the interview with the vampire show that I told y'all about that is really good? They have another show that's called, I think it's called Mayfield's Witches, that's coming out January 8th. So I will be watching it. I just saw the commercial. But anyway, don't be telling strangers your business, because once she told him about what her husband did to her, his alarm bell started going off, and he was like, oh, I could use this against her. So don't be telling people your business. Okay, I'm taking a break from watching TV because I want to show y'all some, I thought it would be fun to show y'all some memories, like a little walk down memory lane. So if you know anything about me, I have had a camera in my hand for a very long time. Like before these kind of cameras, I used to take like a snap with like point and shoot, like a regular, like you have to go get the picture printed off. I used to take those to school with me sometimes. And then I got a digital camera, like the very first camera, I still have it, and then I got an upgraded one, a Kodak one, like a year or so later. And I used to take pictures and videos of everything. I lost a lot of that stuff because back then I didn't know anything about a hard drive. I didn't know anything about storage. Like if something was full, the only thing that we knew to do was delete it. So I hate that, but I did want to show y'all some of the stuff. And I started scrapbooking years ago because when I was a freshman at FAMU, one of my professors was like, it's important to scrapbook, like, and it helps you feel like you're putting your life together. So I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. So this is one of my scrapbooks. It says My Fairy Tale. This is a really old one. And here's, is this, let me see, high school. So there's me right there, books in my hand because I'm studious. Yeah, this was our, oh my gosh, was this like, it was a science class, because this is the science classroom. But yeah, I took this picture in our science class. That's my cousin in the middle. And here I am, also 7th grade. This is when I had braces. Oh my gosh, that was my friend April. This was my best friend. This was at one of my birthday parties at the park. Y'all remember the jury? Get into it. But yeah, I had braces. Also, my best friend Shantae, if you see this, I love you, girl. I love you, girl. Yeah, that was my best friend. Still is. And here we are too. Yeah, that's when I was a debutante, and they did a little excerpt in the paper. I was here. sitting with the debutantes. 41st one. I don't feel like pulling this out, but that is from graduation. Actually, I'll pull it out. Let me show you. This is when I was graduating from high school. Oh my god, I'm scared to read it. Let me see. If anyone had to describe Shaakira in 2 words, the words would be reflective and spiritual. Shaakira White, a 12th grade student, doesn't do anything for recognition. Everything she does is because of who she is. She does everything from the heart. She is a fun, bouncing young lady with an infectious smile. She also has a bright and positive attitude towards life. She works hard in her classes and wants very much to get it right. Oh my god, that's still true. She is honest and trustworthy. She is kind, friendly, and helpful to those around her regardless of their popularity. She can always be counted on to do her best. She is thoughtful, cheerful, dependable, honest, cooperative, and courteous. Oh my gosh. Shaakira strives to contribute to a variety of things in a positive way, from classroom participation and preparation to the quality of work she produces to the numerous activities she takes on. Shaakira is exemplary. She deserves this recognition. She is always willing to go the extra mile. Additionally, congratulations to Shaakira for scoring 28 on the ACT. That's fun. That's fun. I think it's important to look back at stuff about yourself, because like life just keeps going and you kind of forget like stuff like this. So I'm like reading that back and I'm like, wow, you know, like I'm proud of me. This was, oh yeah, this was graduation. We were in the paper. I was in the paper for graduation because I was valedictorian. I forgot about that. And what was this? Oh, I did win a leadership award in 12th grade. Forgot about that too, child. That's a nice picture right there. Wow, time flies. If I can like encourage you to do anything, I would encourage you to make a scrapbook. Make a scrapbook. Like in the time that you're making it, it might feel like I don't need to put this stuff in a scrapbook. It might feel like that. But years later, like these pictures, 2007, do the math. Like that's not stuff that you're gonna remember, but if you document it and you put it in a scrapbook, you can always go back to it. And plus, there's always the possibility that you can lose your pictures like I did, and you have some that are physically like in your possession. So even if you lose your phone, if you break your phone or whatever, you still have some physical copies. So I think it's important. I went to LA in, I should really start putting the years on these, but I went to LA a few years ago and I lost all these pictures on my phone. Like even all of my grad school pictures, I lost them because of my iCloud or whatever, but I have these because I printed them. But this was when we went to the museum there, I think the High Museum of Art. Yeah, oh, that's a nice picture I took. See, I don't have any of these. We went to the pantry in LA. That's me and my godmother, one of them. Aww. And that's her and my mom. I printed a picture of our food. We went to the Last Bookstore. It's called the Last Bookstore in LA. This is Imani. Now this is my girl. Like, y'all, funny story. I met Imani at this conference. She came up to me and we started talking. She was like, yeah, I watch your YouTube, and we've been cool ever since. She has a son now. But yeah. Hey Imani girl, if you're watching this. Y'all know Crystal and Amberline. This was when we went to Atlanta for New Year's. I think this was my first time going out of town for New Year's. Yeah, that was my first time going out of town for New Year's. But there we go. That's us again. Us again. I have known these girls since they were 5 and I was 6. Very long time. Very long time. Oh, this was when I was in Cosmopolitan magazine. That's fun. We shot this in Miami. I was in this one. What year was this? 2018. 2018. Page 23. I love looking back at stuff like this. I love it. I love it. I have I started a scrapbook of recent things, like since I've started working and stuff like that, because I just like to document stuff. Like I keep tickets to things, I keep article cutouts and stuff, like all that stuff. I keep it. And so yeah, I need to finish these first of all, because I have stuff like stuck in them that I always meant to go back and finish, but I haven't. So I need to finish those. And then let me show you. I remember not being crazy about these pictures because I don't know, I just felt like they were so plain, but now I'm actually so glad that I went with like this, like just a regular black dress, you know, light makeup. I really like it now. This was graduation day. Me and Dime. Me and Bestie. Anywho, I think this is gonna be like my little end of the year project. So yeah, that is the end of this day's Vlogmas. I just wanted to like walk down memory lane with y'all, show y'all some memories of mine. But yeah. Oh wait, one more. This was when we went to this party. It's not a Halloween party, but like you dress, it's called Juke Jam. It's the Alphas party, and you dress like old school. And I went as Whitley Gilbert. Crystal was the one from Clueless, Dion, and Jazz was Hillary Banks. We did so good with that. I went to Goodwill and got this dress, and now looking back, I wish I would have kept it. I like got it from Goodwill and took it back to Goodwill, but this is actually a really good dress. I should have kept it, but we did so well. All right, that's it. That's all. I just wanted to show y'all some memories, since today was like a very light day. We didn't do much and I didn't want the vlog to be too short. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little memory flashback with me, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's Vlogmas. Bye.